So, here's a review for Kimetsu no Yaiba, Episode 8. I didn't forget about this show. I didn't forget it came out last Saturday. You guys forgot to tell me to review the show last Saturday. Even though I was busy. No excuse. No one told me. No, I'm just kidding. It's the fault was completely on me. I knew the show came out. I even downloaded it on Saturday. I just kept pushing it back when to watch it because I've been just, like I said, double shifts. But I think it's over with now, so like Thursday's the best time to review the show. So it's not like I forgot or anything. I decided to review it on Thursday, which is today. So without further ado, let's get right into the review of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, Episode 8. Muzen hides from the shadows out there affecting someone, causing a scene, being a great diversion within the middle of the streets. But at the same time, two other demons show up, Tomoyo and Yoshiro. And with this episode, we start to understand that there's all kinds of demons. And not just by shapes and sizes, but also types. Types that are affected differently. So, yes, Nezuko is an extremely rare kind of demon. In a way, you can compare these people to monsters. I mean, not monsters, but vampires in a way. But they're not. They're Japanese demons, I guess. Such as a yokai, in a way. Nezuko is the only one they've ever seen that's able to resist eating human flesh and by just sleeping things off for a long period of times. Hell, when they were training inside the mountain, she was sleeping most of the times for, I believe, about 2 years or so she was sleeping just to regain her strength, so she wouldn't have to eat. However, she has come to reduce herself to a very childlike state, a very playful state. Because remember in the beginning of the show, she at least had some sense of a big sisterly vibe to her, but that's now all gone. So I wonder why she's reverted back to this childlike state, despite her becoming a demon. Did it mess with her mentality or something? We'll have to wait and see. In other news, we also find out that there's a way for demons to live among humans. Muzen is one of the perfect examples, him being the big baddie. But at the same time, it shows that it is possible for these demons to live among humans. How? By blending in. Some of them can actually resist without having to eat human flesh. Those who seek power and strength because they're very weak and they start off to become stronger are usually the ones that go around eating people, being terrorization to the townsfolk. Just eating flesh, or they have a certain kind of people they like to eat. Then you have these kind of people, Tomoyo and Yoshiro, where they actually only need a sample of blood. Thanks to research for over 200 years, and probably even more than that, Tomoyo has been able to find a way to live among the humans without causing a ruckus, actually. And that's really hard because, you have to find a way to change your identity, your name, all that stuff. Because people can catch on like, hey, I don't know about you, but you guys have been living for a very long time. Stuff like that will happen. But I guess she found a way to also overcome that as well. Very interesting how she did that. But enough about that. It's about helping out Nezuko. Because the true journey of the story is to help the sisters become human again. In fact, Tomoyo has thought about this, but haven't really come close to it. But however, it is a possibility. And the only do that is by creating an elixir and studying other kinds of demons, a very specific kind of demon exactly. And by doing that is by sampling Nezuko's blood in other demons as well that Tanjiro passes by. It's the only way to actually just find out what kind of demons are resistant or can cope with any kind of elixir that can change them back. If that is the case, will the same elixir work for any kind of demon, for that kind of matter? So the clinic Tomoyo runs not only helps out injured people and also people on death's door, she also a choice. You can die, or if you if you wish to live, she can make you live and turn you into a demon. But the fact that all you need is just a drop of blood, really, in order, well, not a drop of blood, but certain amounts of blood in order to live among the humans. It makes you wonder, why don't most demons do this? I guess most of them lose their humanity that instant and just want to go on the warpath, while others do wish to go back to their everyday lives and live it out with their family and friends. So there's also that possibility too. So this episode pretty much did open up a lot of thinking, really, like wonders of not only the kind of demons that are out there in that world, but also there must be other ways that other demons must be coping within society, hiding within the shadows, or even hiding in plain sight. Is a giant possibility now, thanks to this episode. And speaking of this episode, the flowers. In the beginning, the flowers. It's just beautiful. I just love how Ufotable takes CG and they use it the right way. Something that a lot of studios fail to do. Madhouse specifically fails at doing CG. But Ufotable just found a way to master it, because the way they have it, it blends in. It does stick out, but in the right kind of way. Say as you're looking at a holographic kind of card or a poster, or you're seeing a 3D image. That's how Ufotable do it. It doesn't just look like someone just put some computer animated object inside of a 2D world, but it blends in within the 2D world while sticking out. And I gotta say, I guess it took years for them to master, because Ufotable have been using CGI for years, so they've been able to blend it in. It's all about texture and tone, Well, not texture, but more tone. I mean, you gotta make sure it doesn't stick out too much, but blends in within the painting, But people don't say, it don't want to stick out too much, is what I'm trying to say. There's a scene of flowers when she stretched her blood to create a sense. The flowers were beautiful. I enjoyed it. It was just, and not to mention the power from the other two demons, when the one was throwing the ball, even with the ball, which was CGI itself, was still beautiful. It's one of those old Japanese balls with the patterns all over it, and even the dude who's doing some from that creature from Pan's Labyrinth, the one that had no eyes but had it on his hands. It goes like this. That's what reminded me of that creature from Pan's Labyrinth, a movie I should go watch again, because I'm not sure if I was really fond of it. I need to remember that. But anyways, yeah, it was a very interesting episode, and I am caught up. Yes, I'm caught up, and tomorrow I'll be doing JoJo and Fruits Baskets on its regularly scheduled programming, so you don't have to worry about that. I just needed a video to pull out on Thursday. This is the perfect day to do it. So anyways, do you enjoy Kimetsu no Yaiba in all its glory, beautiful CGI, great animation, and of course you enjoy this content and you love my channel, like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit that bell icon for more of moi. Anyways, Madcrownxox signing out.